you guys are trying to find a house here in downtown Corpus. And I'm claiming the house all over around Corpus. And I do that on every other city out there. But to get back, mentorship, guys, that's my recommendation. You can YouTube it as much as you can, but eventually you're just gonna get a wall.
Guys, again, does anyone have a question that they would like to ask these guys right here, man? When they get down all the way from the respective markets, Houston, you know, parts of Texas, y'all have, I mean, don't be shy. I mean, I see some people here that haven't been doing it. There's no dumb question here, guys. Anybody? Uh-oh. There goes one. Here we go. Light it up. Come on. Come on.
Once we close the doors tonight, we drinking.
I'm drinking already.
We got a couple more minutes, guys. There you go.
With the influx of people coming in to the U.S., what are your thoughts on renting to laborers versus Section 8?
Laborers versus, so I used to own 24 Section 8 houses. I'm pro Section 8. I love Section 8. On the first of the month, you wake up, money's in the account. There's nothing wrong with renting to labor. It's what you feel comfortable with. It depends on your niche. So you gotta find what's your niche and what you wanna go after. I mean, they both work, but I like guaranteed money. I don't like to chase nobody for nothing. When the government is paying you, it's clockwork, it's in there, and you wake up in the morning on the first and the money's in there. Me personally, I would never rent out a house in London Section 8. That's my thing.
I'm just gonna add something. First of all, this is Veronica. She works with Lone Star Title. Amazing. She said a word, the influx, and there's also going to be an influx of inventory available. So the market has been sliding, guys. Okay. God is creating an opportunity for everybody in this room right now. There is a lot of houses that are coming up for sale, and it's shifting from a seller's market to a buyer's market. Guys, if you've been teeter-tottering with the idea of dipping your toe in real estate, do not wait. There is no better time to jump into it than right here, right now.
What was the question? Oh, you know what I do is I want to finance houses for those guys.
Yeah.
So they all have down payment. They got mattress money. And they, most of the people coming from like South America, Central America, they have a sense of ownership because that's what we were taught. I'm from Venezuela, by the way. I grew up in Venezuela, even though I was born here by pure luck. I grew up over there, and you got to own a property there. If you don't own a property, you're nobody, right? So they're coming with those thoughts here, like you got to own property, but they don't have Social Security, they don't have credit, but they make money. And they stash the money away, and they got a lot of cash. So if you're running to people like that, as opposed to renting the property to them, I would just order financing to them because now you can create a higher interest rate. By the way, guys, don't do this on your own. Find somebody that knows what the hell they're doing when it comes to creating loans and all the financing, okay? It's easy, pay them. They show me how this is not correct. How do we create an incorrect? How do we not go above the interest rate that we're supposed to be doing? Use a title company, make sure they clear title, and then they have title insurance on the property. That way, eventually, these people can refinance those properties for a lower interest rate and everything is clean. Use an RMLO. An RMLO is a real estate mortgage loan officer. That way they can qualify the person and they can literally, you can sell them all, you can do so many different things later on. But that's what I do with them. I auto finance.
And Ricardo,
Thank you. Guys, anybody else that would like to ask a question to these guys?
just real quick before Marcus goes, guys, I just want to point something out and just give some flowers here. Both of these guys were not born in the United States of America. Okay, I mean, if they can do what you were doing in Venezuela for a while.
I was lucky. He looks
I don't want to blow your cover.
I'm white.
But these guys lived in the other country. Mo came from another country. Guys, from humble beginnings, like understand what we do is not special. It's just taking that voice in your head that says this is scary, this is dumb, this is ridiculous, it's never gonna work, and just telling that guy to get out your way. Go ahead.
How did y'all build y'all's buyers list? Like real buyers, not people that, claim they're gonna invest or have money, but people that I can put this out and real people with real money are gonna come, knock on my door.
So this guy makes fun of me. When I get a deal, I'll tell him, I blast it to my buyers list, and he'll laugh. My buyers list is like 3 guys. I don't have a buyers list, so I was never into like the email blast, buyers list.
But he puts it on the MLS.
I wholesale. I don't wholesale. I close all my deals with my own funds, clean out the house, and put it back on the market. And I feel like the MLS will bring more money than any investor. Like I don't want to sell to him or him because they want to get it cheap. I want to sell it to the guy that that buys 2 houses. So buyers list, I don't have it.
I do have a buyer's list.
Oh man.
And one way to do that is doing this. Like you're supposed to shake as many hands as you can because your buyers are going to be sitting right here with you. There is private money sitting right here right now. There are buyers here. There's all kinds of things in these rooms. And I encourage you guys to come to this meetup every month and grow it because you will attract more buyers. Now, you can scrape Facebook. You can hire somebody overseas. Their whole job is to go on Facebook and get, when somebody posts a deal on one of those groups, like here, I know there's a group in Corpus Christi, real estate investors, right? And you post a deal, hey, I got a deal down in Sinton. Who's interested? And then everybody starts putting emails in there. Send me the deal, send me the deal, send me the deal. Then you start scraping those emails. That's one way to do it. I did that and I got over 80,000 people on my buyers list. Guess what? That was a full-time job for someone else in a different country.
Yep.
Right? Now, there is also a platform called Investor Lift, which I use. And in Investor Lift, you have a lot of buyers. And you gotta pay like $5,000 or $6,000 a year. I don't remember exactly how much. But that's how I literally farm most of my buyers all over the country. I also have a prop trading, and I have a couple other platforms like Landline and My House Deals. So, in buyers, just for buyers, we spend probably a couple of grand a month just to keep the buyers list growing. Now,